variable rewards and psychological obsession. A few years ago, when I was in school, I had an ugly, very ugly friend with a capital U. Inexplicably to me, the girls he dated who were pretty ended up obsessed with him. It was astonishing. How could such a pretty girl cry for someone so ugly, who didn't even treat her nice? Well, the answer to this and many other weird obsessions lies in a psychological concept known as variable rewards. Let's explore it. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video, so we can continue uploading videos like this. In 1957, Harvard psychologist Frederick Skinner conducted an experiment with pigeons that showed that receiving variable rewards can cause obsessive behavior. The experiment had two stages, the first with constant rewards and the second with variable rewards. In the first stage, he installed a seed dispenser that always worked in the pigeon cage. The birds received a seed every time they pressed the button on the dispenser, and during this whole stage they behaved naturally. They pressed the button a few times a day, when they were hungry. Until here there's so far nothing revealing, but everything interesting happens in the second stage. The psychologist adjusted the dispenser and made it unpredictable. Sometimes it dispatched seed, and sometimes it didn't. The new button obsessed the pigeons, and they went crazy. One of them squeezed it at a rate of more than 7,000 times per hour for 16 hours straight. Can you imagine that? Skinner's experiment showed that receiving variable rewards can cause obsessive behavior, at least in pigeons. But what would happen if people were used instead of pigeons? Could such a simple trick affect us? Let's find out. Apps like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are addictive in large part because they use variable rewards. A little red ball in the corner of the Facebook icon often doesn't mean anything important to me. But once in a while it means that the one I like sent me a message private, that my best friend tagged me in a funny video, or that something else exciting happened. And since I can't live with this doubt, I better open the app to find out. And I'm not the only one. According to a recent study carried out by Locket App on 150,000 individuals, the average user unlocks his cell phone 110 times a day, and the most hooked unlock it up to 900 times a day. Here the app designers play the role of the psychologist, the app's the dispatcher who offers variable rewards, and we the obsessed pigeons who push the button all day. Confessions of a former gambler. A few years ago I had the bad habit of going to the casino every time I had money. My favorite game was roulette. In roulette, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. But if we are honest and do the math, on average we lose 5% of each bet we make. Gambling is not exactly smart. Now, gamblers are not stupid. We know that a casino is a business and the odds are not in our favor. But somehow the possibility of winning on the next turn keeps us hooked. We think, if I win the next bet then I fold, but we don't fold. We can spend all day losing money at roulette, just like the seed dispatcher using variable rewards. And gamblers, just like pigeons, respond obsessively and irrationally. Casinos use variable rewards to hook their customers, and my ugly friend from school used them to hook the girls he dated. Variable rewards of obsessive love. You have probably already experienced it in your own. At first, a person invests emotionally in you. Messages, calls, details, plans, outings. But then something changes, as if the love dispenser had stopped working or the person was playing emotional roulette. Her behavior begins to be variable and unpredictable, and when you realize, the roles have been reversed. You ended up on an emotional roller coaster and you don't know how to get off, but at least now you know why. Receiving variable rewards can cause people to have obsessive and irrational attitudes. By the mouth dies the fish. Maybe fish die by mouth just because they don't know how a hook works. Maybe it's the same with people. Maybe now that we know how variable rewards work, we won't be so easy to hook. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. See you.